Hi, my name is Peter Werner, and you're watching The Working Director. I took a number of acting classes, not because I ever wanted to be an actor, and I couldn't say a line on camera without being completely nervous and completely inauthentic. So if you are an actor, you may intuitively know what to say. I've also seen actors who were terrible directors with other actors. So just having been an actor doesn't mean you're going to be good or not good. But I must say, I find it very intuitive. I mean, I'll tell you a story. I was about to do a new show, and I was excited about it. I'd seen the pilot, and I thought it was pretty good. And the weekend before I started, I went to see a psychic. Which, because I enjoy learning from anybody or, experience. A psychic told me that I was going to be, rich and successful and happy and healthy and all the kind of, things that you hope that they'll say and doesn't mean anything to you. But we finished fairly quickly. I mean, I think it was an hour session, and she finished in about 35 minutes. So she said to me, "Are there any specific questions you have for me?" So I said to her, "Yes, tell me how I could be a better director working with actors." And I was thinking about this show, and I was about to go into it, and I really didn't know any of the actors. So she said, "Well, that's easy for you. Just go up to the actor. If it's feels comfortable, just touch them on the shoulder or the hand or the arm or something like that, very lightly, and then say the first thing that comes to your mind, anything that comes to your mind. Don't censor what it is. Just say anything that comes to your mind." And I went, "Okay." I mean, that sounds pretty easy, but I don't know if it'll be effective. So Monday is the first day of the episode, and I go into the trailer to introduce myself to this young actress whose name was Lisa Shue, now Elizabeth Shue. And it's a scene between her and her mother, and it's a very, very emotional scene. There's an argument, and she breaks down in tears in the scene. And so she's in the trailer with the hair in curlers and the makeup people around, and I say, "Hi, I'm Peter, I'm the director," and blah, blah, blah. And I say to her, "Is there anything you want to talk about in terms of the episode or the show or anything?" And she says, "Well, actually, I'd love to talk to you about it because I don't really have a clue how to play this scene, and it's such an important scene, and it's very emotional, and psychic, So I say, "Well," and I, sort of put my hand very lightly on her arm, and I say the first thing that comes to my mind. I don't remember what it is, but it just da 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 da. And she's thinking, and tears come to her eyes, and she says, "Oh, that's so perfect. I completely get it. Thank you." And I walked away, and I went, "Well, this is a quiver to put in my bow," or whatever it is. But it really freed me to be intuitive as to what you say, as opposed to thinking that there are, the Directors Guild publishes 20 things that directors should say. I mean, it can be, and frequently my favorite direction is I'll watch a take, I'll think, okay, go up to the actor and I'll say, "Try this," and I go over and I go up to them and say, "I got an idea. Why don't you?" And they go, I got it. Well, the key is to walk away at that point. Don't say, no, I didn't say what I wanted to say. I want you to hear, because there's a lot of times I hear actors say that directors talk way too much and are way too theoretical and tell them so many things that by the time they get back to doing take two, they haven't a clue what the director asked them to do. So, but the key thing is being honest and saying a line as though it's the first time you ever said it, and thinking the thoughts that precede saying the line. And if you can, I find that if I can just get the actor to be present in that scene in that way, so it's not like line, 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 line. It's thought, line, new thought, line, quick thought, line, like that. So it's pulling them back into the reality of the situation. Now, that may be true for the kind of things I do, and it may not be true for sitcoms or something else. But I think that's it's worked in every situation I've ever been in, and frequently people say, "Oh, you're so good at giving direction to actors," and I don't remember what I said, but it came out of seeing them do something and thinking, what if they tried to do this again, or do it with this consciousness or this intention?